So today I'm playing some more Star Aligner Warlock. Compared to my previous two versions, I have pulled back on the memes a little bit, and basically we're just taking it in more of a Cubelock direction. The incentive for that is that we can play Mountain Giant on turn 4 and beat people up, and then we can have Star Aligner as like our fallback late game plan kind of thing. I'm also playing a couple copies of Hooked Reavers because they're big and they have 7 health. There's a little bit of weird synergy with the Skull of the Minari and the Blood Reaver Gul'dan, but generally you'd rather be hitting Voidlord and Doomguard. But hey, 4/4s aren't too bad. So let's take it for a spin and see how it performs without summoning portals and Omega agents in the list.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Man, I don't want to play against Mage. I think I'm going to keep Hooked Reaver. I think I can pretty much always play it as a 7/7 in this matchup. I think there's actually a non-zero chance that I can coin this out as a 7/7 against Aggro Mage. No Mana Worm though, so probably not. The Tar Creeper's a really good draw. Play that on 3, Giant on 4. Wow, his opener has been trash. I love it. Good job, Tar Creeper. I couldn't ask for any better.
Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
Still has enough mana to play a secret. Like he's drawing cards instead. So I'm probably going to play Hellfire and hit him for 11 this turn. Next turn I can tap Hooked Reaver if I really want. 3 on the Giant, please. Alright, 2 is fine as well. So he put me below 15. 2 on the Giant, please. Okay, pretty average that it would go 5 and 5. Oh, Skull or Hooked Reaver? I think it's gotta be Hooked Reaver. Hooked Reaver does 7 damage. It's unfortunate that a cubed Hook Reaver doesn't come out as 7/7s. Because I probably am going to have to Dark Pact something here. I've seen both Fireballs, 2 Cinderstorms, and Missiles as well. So it's not super likely I die here, but I am dead to Anomaly Frostbolt.
It's time for a little.
That's a good start for me.
We have many secrets.
Hellfire is lethal and Spellstone can heal. Just play defensively. Sets up lethal as well. Probably dead more often than I'm not here.
It's time for a little.
Maybe his hand is double Shooting Star. Like I'm actually gonna get there.
You win this.
Well, the Hooked Reavers beat him up. Even if he like somehow cleared my board, I could have coined out Gul'dan that turn, and I think that probably would have ended the game. But it was nice to just kill him.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh. Victory or death.
Mountain Giant, let's go.
Be mine.
I don't have the coin, so I can't play this Tar Creeper, right? Not that the Tar Creeper is particularly good against Warrior anyway.
None will survive.
The Hooked Reavers are probably pretty good in this matchup, since I can safely tap down to 15 and he can't really punish me for it. Mountain Giant into Mountain Giant, let's go.
Out of my jungle.
Hate it when their 3 health, their 3 mana minion blocks my Mountain Giant's attack. Not sure if I'll even play the second Mountain Giant next turn because of Super Collider. Hate to see that. Well, now I can safely play this Mountain Giant without thinking too much, so that's nice. I love it when I don't have to think about my plays. I can like Spellstone his Tar Creeper if I really want. I don't really like gaining the health when I have double Hooked Reaver in my hand. Maybe I'm just going double Tar Creeper. I could hit the Stonehill instead of the Tar Creeper so my guy would have 7 health. But I think I'm pretty far off from that mattering, so I'll just hit the bigger one. Cool. Dealt 12 damage to him. Nine cards in hand. Kinda want a Hellfire to get closer to these Hooked Reavers. Should tap first, because I have a Spellstone in the deck. Oh my god, I just played a Kobold Librarian into my Hellfire. How can a Legend player be so stupid? I still think it's the play, I just look really dumb. The only other cards I can burn here are Hooked Reavers, which I don't want to do, Spellstone, which puts me far away from my Hooked Reavers, or Dark Pact, which is good with Cube. I think I'm just going to accept that I'm an idiot and move on. I'm just being nice to this guy. Don't astonishing me. I'm just being nice, because he's rank 1, he's trying to get Legend, probably for the first time ever. Gotta give him a handicap, right? I do only want to play one Hooked Reaver at a time, though, because of Super Collider, I think. Would have been really nice to have another 2-1 in play there. Alright, now that I've got the Hooked Reavers down, I don't need the spell, or I don't need to worry about the Spellstones. I did decide to play the smaller one there, though. Like, sometimes you play the bigger one there, hoping that in the future you can upgrade the smaller one and get more healing overall. But that's just not relevant against Odd Warrior. My health total is probably the least important thing in this match. Defile. I don't actually get to push through here, unfortunately. I could go Doomsayer Star Aligner here, but god, that seems awful. I want him to have to actually deal with my guy.
I wonder.
Could just play Gul'dan here. It doesn't revive anything, which, yeah, I probably need the revives in this matchup. I could cube this guy. When the cube pops, it's only 4 4s, but 4 4s off Gul'dan is not unreasonable. I don't need to get, like, so much stuff off the Gul'dan because he's just going to AoE it anyway. But getting a few things can be pretty nice.
Almost out of time.
Let's just clear and then cube. Definitely a questionable use of the cube. But I have another one in the deck, and I only play one Dark Pact in this list. So sometimes the hot cube plays are kind of hard to do. Coin Owl. Alright. So even if I cubed like a Doomguard or something better, it just got owled pretty often. Voidlord's good. Spends a lot of mana, puts stuff into the Gul'dan. I just saw an owl, so it probably blocks this Primordial Drake's hit.
I will silence their screams.
I can go cube Pact here, make some more Void Daddies. Not terrible.
So
I don't really love just playing any of this stuff. The Doomsayers are kind of dead. I guess I can always tap here. Should probably just trade off the cube since he's going to kill these and fill up my board. I am allowing him to hit a 7 power thing into my Void Lords, but I think that's alright. Can kill it with the Spellstone after that. Nice to just get cube value where I can.
Okay then.
Kill one MC Tech.
Engaging PC-130 into dislocation.
Nice. I've been getting pretty lucky on my MC Techs recently.
Okay then. Oh, I love that music.
There's a Blood Bloom to pair with my Ectomancy. Probably not good very often because my skull at this point in the game is getting oozed every time. I think I'm going to stop tapping. I don't really need to draw into anything at this point. I think I'm just going to shoot this guy and try to beat him up with Voidwalkers.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
I feel like he might have made the wrong attack with his Super Collider, but it probably doesn't end up mattering too much. Well, let's force him to play a 3 mana 3/3 next turn, I guess.
All will serve.
I mean, they only play one ooze, right? Those 12 cards buried. It doesn't get oozed 100% of the time.
All charged up.
Why is my Skull of the Minari still in play? That's weird. Please draw Ectomancy. 40%.
There is a method to my madness.
Bummer. I could go Doomsayer Star Aligner here. Push 12. I think I like it actually. Because, like, if I'm not doing a Star Aligner here, my Doomguard has to go into his 5/5, and then he can just, like, trade back into my Doomguard, and it kind of sucks. So this pushes 12. The Doomsayer is, like, awkward for him. My Skull pulls out another demon next turn. If it's Doomguard, sometimes I draw the Ectomancy. Could maybe even tap for an Ectomancy so I can push 10. And then I get Doomguards in my Gul'dan pool. I just think it's pretty good to go for this. I mean, I have to imagine his play here is just pass.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
Ooh, armor. I actually kind of forgot that the Doomsayer went off before the Skull, or the Skull went off before the Doomsayer. But I lucked out and hit the Void Lord instead of the Doomguard. I think I'm just supposed to do this. So the last two cards in my deck are both Ectomancies. Next turn the Skull pulls Doomguard, I can go tap, Ectomancy, Bloodbloom, Ectomancy. It's 20 damage out of Doomguards. If he plays taunts, I have 17 with Ectomancy, Bloodbloom, Star Aligner. So if one of my Void Lords, Void Walkers, lives, I have lethal. There is another shield block in his deck, and maybe some other ways to gain armor. But I think there's a decent chance that I have some kind of lethal next turn. Alright. Should be lethal, right?
There is a method to my madness.
Okay, so I did a couple pretty dumb things that game, but we got there. Having played quite a bit with Star Aligner Warlock, I think I've come to the conclusion that the deck gets better the closer it gets to being a standard Cubelock, and I think even these Hooked Reavers are maybe a bit too far. So, what card do Cubelocks normally play? Probably want the second Dark Pact. You could even like cut Tar Creepers, play Taldaram. I think one card you're probably guaranteed cutting is Lord Godfrey, since you have Star Aligner instead. But honestly, you could probably cut a Star Aligner and play Godfrey. Just have like the one of Star Aligner as your tricky little get 'em card. What else do Cubeblocks normally play? I think Possessed Lackey just kind of sucks. I don't love the card. Maybe you can play it as like a one of since you have two Dark Pacts now though. Maybe something like this. I really do think the Ectomancy is powerful. It won me quite a lot of games. But maybe you just want like a one of Bloodbloom, Ectomancy, Star Aligner combo. Since as Warlock you can draw a lot of cards and assemble your combos. Other cards you could consider would be like Giggling Inventor, Faceless Manipulator, maybe even Twilight Drake would make sense. Just another big idiot you can play on turn 4, and occasionally it'll have 7 health to set up for the Star Aligner. I realized that most of the stuff I was trying to do to set up for the Star Aligner was just too much work. Just let it come naturally out of Carnivorous Cube, or these Skull Ectomancy plays. Playing 7 health minions is just not reliable enough. You need to be cheating to activate it. So I think something like this could be a powerful direction to take the deck in. But damn, is it a lot less interesting than the first few lists I played.